In this CDX user tutorial, we're going to take a look at using Google Drive to electronically submit the 2013 NATEF Tasksheets. So to do this, you're going to need to have a Google Drive account created. You can go to google.com or Google search for Google Drive to get a quick tutorial on how to set one of those up. It's a pretty quick and easy process. Once you have that set up, you can log into your Google Drive account, and I have one here that I'm going to use. And this one currently that I'm in is going to be my instructor account. So as the instructor, what I want to do is I want to create a new folder. I'm going to call this Test School. If you were doing this, you'd want to put your school name in there just to keep things organized. And then open up your school folder, and then you're going to create another folder for your class. If you have multiple classes, you're going to want to create a folder for each different class. And that way you can keep all of your students separated and organized. So once I have my class folder set up as the teacher, this is pretty much where the setup process ends for me. What's going to happen is the students are going to create their Google Drive accounts, and then they're going to create a folder and invite me to it. The reason we set it up this way is that it puts more work on the students instead of the instructors having to go in and create 30 folders and then invite each one of the students to their own folder. It just made more sense to have each student do their own folder and kind of eliminate a lot of the workload for the instructor. So I'm going to switch over to my other Google Drive account just so we can see how this is going to look from the student's perspective. So I've got this Google Drive account set up. I'm going to create a new folder. I'm going to put my name in it. You'd want to have the student put their name in it. And then once this folder is created, they're going to right click on it and click share. Then what they're going to do is they're going to invite their instructor to the Google Drive folder that they just created with their name on it. And then when they can add a message, and then send it. As the instructor, I'm going to receive an email from Google Drive from that student saying that they have invited me to that folder. I'm going to open up that email. I want to click on the folder. The folder name, again, is going to be the student's name. Then I want to click Add to Drive, and then Open in Drive. So now I'm in as the instructor, I'm in my Google Drive account, and I now have access to this student's folder. If I go back out to my drive, I've got the students folder, which is in my main Google Drive folder, and then I have my test school. What I want to do is I want to put all of the students folders into the appropriate school folder and into the appropriate class folder to keep things organized. Conveniently though, I can just drag and drop. So if I click on the Eric Knott folder, I can drag and drop it into the test school. And then I can open up the test school folder and I can drag it into class 1. Then in the class 1 folder, I've got the Eric Knott folder, and then I would have all of my other students folders with all of their names on it. And that way when you're going through all of the classes, each folder contains the task sheet for each specific student, and you're not getting files mixed up. When the student has completed their fillable task sheet, saved it to their drive, and then uploaded it to their Google Drive, they will add it to the folder with their name on it. Then as the instructor, when I go into the school folder and then into the class 1 folder, I have the students folder, I open that up, and I have the students task sheet. In the other tutorial, I mentioned it's a good idea to have the student add their name to the end of the task sheet file name. That way, if the instructor accidentally moves the file to a wrong folder or something like that, you don't have a random file sitting around you don't know which student they belong to. And this way, it's a quick and easy way to look at the file name and know which task sheet belongs to which student. This concludes our tutorial on using Google Drive to electronically submit the fillable NATEF Tasksheets. For more information on accessing the task sheets, you can check out our tutorial titled Using the 2013 Tasksheets. And as always, if you have any questions or issues, feel free to contact your CDX sales representative.